the wanting, the yearning without action is toxic. It's just as bad as fear. So in Eastern philosophies, they talk about desire not really being a good thing. Desire and attachment, they're kind of synonymous, and desire is the root of all suffering. And I've also talked about fear and desire being two sides of the same coin. And these things just kind of sit there as true for me, but I also spend a lot of time talking about creating the things that you desire, just following your desire, following your heart, and doing what you desire in the world, and by doing what you desire, you make a better life and a better world. And so there's a little bit of a, dichotomy between these two things, and so I've just kind of, let's not talk about that. As long as I'm talking about this when I'm talking about this, and as long as I'm talking about that when I'm talking about that, nobody notices, no big deal. But I've always known it was there, and I didn't really, I had some ways of talking about it that made it link up. Well, there's a difference between desire and love. Fear and desire, two sides of the same coin. But love is different. It's a special kind of desire. So that's what you really want. And that wasn't really working. And I think it was working, but it wasn't really it. I think I get it now on a deeper level. Desire is dangerous. Here's what desire is, though. Desire is a yearning, a wanting something that you don't have, which is different than a present tense, momentary impulse to move towards something. Now, I'm saying they're different right now. I'm defining them that way, all right? I'm going to talk about the kind of desire that is a yearning, a wanting for something I don't have. I wake up and do, I wish I could have that. I want that. That's something I really want. And it is not associated with any type of action that moves you in the direction of that. So there's the type of desire and wanting which is not associated with any action in the direction of that, i.e. there's no creation happening along with that desire. The desire is not part of the creation. And then there's the other kind of desire, which is an impetus, an impulse that's associated with an immediate action where I want and I act. It's like, I would like that, and I take a step forward. That's a kind of active desire. It's a desire that evolves with every step. It's reoccurring, but it's evolving and changing because the context in which it exists from is evolving and changing, resulting from your actions. Desire as part of creation versus desire absent of creation. And I think this one over here, the wanting, the yearning without action, is toxic. It's just as bad as fear. It is the root of pain and suffering, wanting something you don't have and not acting on it. Now, when desire becomes the impetus for action, and every time there's something desired, you move forward and you do, it becomes part of a creative process. It feeds the next step and you move forward, and you're not there suffering and struggling. We talk about it's about the journey, not the destination, right? The moment you move, the moment that desire moves you and you act on it and it becomes part of a creative process, fulfillment happens right then. Not later when you get there, right then. And so the suffering happens right now when I do nothing. When I desire, want, and do nothing, suffering happens right then. And so it's that first step, decision at every point. At every single point, you have the choice to move in the direction of action with desire or stand still with desire. And that difference, the choice that you make, your choice about how to respond to the immediate first impetus of desire, turns that desire into the desire of suffering or the desire of fulfillment. Am I active in this journey, or is it standstill, yearning for something I don't have? Much love. What are you wanting right now? What are you wanting so much that it's like there's a yearning for it and there's a discontent because you don't have it? How are you creating that? By responding to that desire as a standstill. Second question, how could you convert that standstill, suffering, painful desire into a fulfilling desire? What step could you take? What action could you take to create that desire as fulfillment instead of desire as suffering? Much love. So if you like this video, or if you like the idea in this video at least, go ahead and subscribe to my channel. I put out new videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Also,
if you're into it, share it with your friends. Why not? Why keep it all to yourself? Tweet it, Facebook it, Google Plus it, whatever you can do, get it out there. And hey, if you want to learn more about creating passion, purpose, and prosperity in your life, and if you want to learn more about becoming a leader in your life, then hit up my website. You can learn more there. Finally, the best insights usually happen down below in the discussion. So leave a comment, ask questions, challenge me. You know, if you will, share your own story. I'd love to hear. Talk to you soon. Much love.